try to find out who did this and who's trying to stick it to your dad.
Yeah, we do need to find out who did this because I told everybody. Alright, sometimes dad is a little violent. Sometimes, you know, he can be mean. He tell you like it is, but I'll tell you one thing. My father is not a murderer. My dad is not a murderer. I don't care. Okay, he had charges in the past, as the website says, yes. He got his charges for the lady on the back of the motorcycle. That happened, it was an accident. It was a motorcycle accident, not a motorcycle purpose, a motorcycle accident.
Of course.
My dad might be anything you want to call him, but I'll tell you one thing, my father is no murderer. Like I said, I only met him one morning, and it wasn't that morning. And my dad was sleeping when I met Kenny, and Kenny came there, and I told my dad some guy in a trench coat came here, and Dad's like, well, he smelled like cat piss, and I'm like, yeah, and he's like, oh, that was Ken. So.
And was that after this body was found or before?
I don't know.
Hard to say.
When was the first you heard about the death of Jeffrey Walsh?
When Lori came over with her Valium taped to her finger.
Valium taped to her finger, was that so she didn't forget to eat it?
I don't know. Maybe she thought it would absorb through her finger and it would get her high that way.
There
I don't
you
know.
go. A new way to absorb Valium.
Exactly. I should definitely keep that in mind and tell a couple people about that
fall
one.
Off long
yeah, and she was wearing his boxers and a bunch of his clothes, and she's like, she said something like, they found my boyfriend upside down in a river or something, and Dad always got smart ass comments, and he was like, that'll never do that again, or just something really stupid like that.
Right.
And that's just how Dad is. If you know him, then you know that's how he is. And she's just like, yeah, I don't know what happened to him, and I tend to zoom them people out. I can't stand
too much drama.
Yeah, people like her. So I'm just like, okay. And then Dad came down and told us all to get out and go to the park or something because it was too nice to sit in the house. Yeah, she did bring the newspaper over, and she's like, look, read it. And me and my friends like, get out of my face. I don't read. I barely read books to my child. I'm not gonna read a newspaper article about somebody I don't even know. Somebody that you're sitting here with a Valium tape to your finger for. I'm good. So we just left.
Oh, it's in sympathy for him?
Yeah, I guess she was just like, read it, I just want you guys to read it. And I'm like, no, because I don't like Lori. Me and Lori have history.
Okay.
And she did some very not so nice things when she lived at the house room. She actually lived with my baby's dad's mother. Because I can't stand her, and when I look at her, I just want to like...
But your dad was dating her again, so you just tolerate her?
I tolerate everybody.
Right, why not?
I tend to. My sister doesn't. But I do.
She does the opposite. She whacks on them.
She does. Oh, my sister's a fighter. I try not to be, though, but if I have to, I will. But Lori's just the type of person who just wants to blah, 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 and she knows I don't like her for what happened before.
Right.
So
when
why
she
are you
was
going to
there,
sit here
she
and
just
try
showed
and
up all of a sudden. She hadn't been dating your dad for a while, but then she dated him before that, or was that the first time?
Beats me.
You're not sure?
Yeah, because I could never figure out where I knew her from. I'm always like,
right.
I know you from somewhere. And the one day I was like, I know where I knew you from. I knew you from my baby's dad's mother's house. I was like, and I don't like you. So get out of my face and don't come near me. Because if you come near me, especially when I'm drinking, it's not going to be a good result.
So she dated your dad for just a little bit there?
Guess so.
And when she popped in there, she was just hanging around for a couple of days or something?
Yeah, sitting on the chair, boxers,
right.
T-shirts, like a weirdo.
And then your dad just told you all to go to the park because he was doing something.
Yeah, well, he made me and my best friend leave and take my son. And he's like, take these two people too. I don't know who they were. I guess some other two of his friends. He's like, take them too. I was like, I ain't taking them. I don't know them. They're not going to the park with me.
You sending them out the other door now?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not going with them. But I think that was the last time I might have seen Lori. Because like, I think a couple weeks before that, she was there and she was like bitching about how he locked her out of her house and all her stuff is there. And if I could take her down, I don't know, maybe Willow Street is where they live?
Yes.
If I could take her there to get her stuff. And I'm like, I'm not taking you there because there's going to be drama. He's probably going to like beat you up or something.
Well, this was before he was dead then,
yeah. And I'm like, I'm not getting into that. I'm definitely not taking you there. She's like, please take me there. I'm like, no, first off, like I said, there's going to be drama. Second off, I have my child, and I'm not putting my child in any type of position like that. Right. So I never took her. And like I said, I don't like her, so why would I do any favors for her? She's like, well, I'll give you a couple dollars for gas. I don't care. Take a couple dollars and go on a bus or take a taxi.
Right.
Get out of my face.
So when's the next time you ever heard about the homicide? Or about the dead body?
I don't know when all this stuff started.
Did Lori seem to know how the body, whether he was dead by accident or anything? Did she say?
She said she thinks that it wasn't an accident, or she thinks that it wasn't an accident, that somebody deliberately did it. But I was like, I don't know, and I don't know. I really don't
She
care.
thinks that
That it wasn't an accident.
was
That
not an
somebody
accident.
deliberately did it.
they put him in there.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't know. I don't know the guy.
Right, but she didn't say who.
No. I like to keep my opinions to myself. You know?
And it would have been strange if she thought it was your father to then be hanging out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Laura's also a weirdo though.
So Kenny Hoffman told me that, in his opinion, Lori Flick may have been the one who started this story about him and your dad.
I don't know.
Is that possible?
Seems as though Ken's got a lot of things on his
Kenny's
sleeve.
got a lot of stories on him.
There's a lot of things possible with him, actually.
So,
For me, because I knew all he was going to get into was trying to justify and lie about everything, and I didn't want to talk about it. And he said, well, look, he said, they're trying to pin this murder on me and stuff. He goes, all I did was lay the guy down there. And then he had mentioned something, at this time my mind's going a mile a minute.
Wow. All I had done.
Like, because I'm trying to get out of the conversation, and he keeps talking. The only other thing that stood out in my mind, he said something about his mom's old house. I can't recall exactly how it went. He did distinctly say, he said it 2 or 3 times, that he said we, but he didn't say no names. I took that to mean Lefty.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we just laid the guy there. And I didn't ask was he dead or anything, because I didn't want to know, and I didn't want to be involved.
Wow. I mean, this is homicide.
Yeah, I mean, the guy,
He just brought you into it.
well, basically, yeah.
I mean, just like everybody touches him gets hurt. Yeah, well, here's the problem with that, is the guy died from freshwater drowning.
Uh-huh.
So, whether they beat him, which is the story, they beat him before they took him there, the actual murder occurred when he was laid or thrown in the creek.
And the other soundbite was behind his mom's house.
And he said,
Something about that, his mom's old house.
yeah, that's where they found the car.
Okay.
So he told you how many times that we laid the body there? We just laid the body there?
At least 3 times. At least 3 times there was just some kind of mention that we laid him there.
He knew he was gonna fuck me up that night, and he knew that he was gonna hurt me. He knew it, and he lured me down there with some sympathy, with some bullshit like, I'm gonna commit suicide. Can you come down here and talk to me? He's definitely homicidal and suicidal right now. You know, everybody else knew he was capable of murder, but me. Feels stupid.
Mm-hmm.
He's capable of really seriously hurting somebody.